Hey, it's me, Jessica, again, and we're gonna get into some beginner mat. How you guys feeling today? Hopefully everyone's feeling good. Hopefully no one's having any back pain or neck pain or any pain. I don't want to see any pain. Hopefully you did your pelvic clocks before the start of this class and the start of every class because it's really good, especially in the first few weeks. I would say actually anytime. I would say you could just do those pelvic clocks every morning when you wake up, and it's just going to get better and better and strengthen your pelvic floor and get you into working from your core right from the beginning of your day. So, with that said, if anything bothers you during this workout, if anything hurts, stop. I don't want anybody to be hurt. If your head hurts, if your neck hurts while we're curled up, rest your head down. Get a pillow if you need to. Um, if your back hurts, stop, relax, reset. If it's acute, sharp pain, sharp shooting pain, stop altogether, reset, rest. Let's come back to it a different time. If you need to reach out to me and um, ask any questions, feel free. Um, so with that said, just take care of yourself, okay? You know your body better than I do, and you know what hurts and what you can and can't do. So if it's something you know already you can't do, then just leave it out and join us when you can do the next exercise. So let's go ahead and start. I am going to lie all the way down into our mat. Let's go ahead and start with the first exercise, the 100. So before we get into the full exercise, let's build on this exercise. To start off with, let's do a little exercise they call 5, 10, 15. And that's going to kind of show you, using your pelvic clocks, how your legs are connected to your abdominals. So we're going to start with feet, inner thighs, and feet together, neutral pelvis, thinking about your 3 and your 9, pulling in already before we start. Let's stretch your left leg out so that your legs are lined up at the knees. Knees are together, they're touching, they're together, okay? So in this position, you already have to do a little bit of 6 to 12 in order to put the back of you center back of your pelvis on the mat, or even a little higher up by the iliac crest, which is just like the top part of your pelvis right here, just to kind of tuck and pull that into the mat. Lift your low back bones and grow taller through the crown of your head. And we're going to hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to lower that leg down so it's even with your calf. Now you're going to have to make another adjustment of 6 to 12, pulling those hips down and into the mat and lifting your spine continuously. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep lifting your spine and lower that leg down to your ankle. It's hovered just above the mat. Now you have to do a really, really strong tuck of your pelvis for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Already your abs should be feeling something. Let's bring that leg back up to your knee. Again, we're going to go over it a little bit longer this time. Hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's lower that leg to your calf. If you feel tension here, find a lot more 6 to 12 rotation and bring the work in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower that leg to your ankle. Rotate your tailbones to the ceiling, hips to the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Lift your spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bring that leg back up to your knees. We're going to hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Lower to your calf. Rotate your hips to the mat. 6 to 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift your low back bone. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You can hear it in my voice. I'm feeling the work. Lower it down to your ankle. Hold 1, 2 more tuck. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, rest. So you notice the lower your leg goes, the more work your abs have to do. So if I just let my leg go like this, I'm going to have a big space. My leg is doing all the work and I'm not getting the benefit. So here, if I can't control it here, I have to leave it here. If this is too hard and I can't push my hip bones into the mat, I can't make that 6 to 12 rotation, then I got to bring it up here. If that's still way too hard, then I got to bring it up here, okay? So that'll come in handy when we're doing the 100, all right? So let's go into the other side. We got to make it even. So let's go over to your right side, and we're going to hold it here. Find that 6 to 12 rotation. It's light here. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower to your calf. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower to your ankle. Tuck your pelvis strongly. Pull your belly in and grow taller through the crown of your head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back up to your knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower to your calf. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tuck your pelvis as you lower to your ankle. Find a lot of work here. Hold 1. Pull your abs in deep. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And bring it back up to your knee. Pull those abs in. Rotate your hips. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Lower to your calf. 1. Rotate those hips. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Lower down to your ankle. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Ooh, rest. By the time you get to 15, my abs are really feeling it, okay? So, with that in mind, I want you to make sure that you go only as low with your legs as you can keep your hip bones on the mat. We're not trying to crush your whole back into the mat and be in a big tuck. We're just trying to find the back of your pelvis on the mat, okay? So from here, let's go ahead and tabletop your legs. So one leg up, the other leg up. Hug your heels together. Don't let those heels come apart. Imagine you got a little diamond there. Squeeze that diamond. Don't let it go, okay? Big inhale here. We're going to stretch the legs up to the ceiling. Reach the arms long, and we're going to pump. Deep inhale in through your nose. Long exhale out from your mouth. We're going to inhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now I'm keeping the lowest abdominals pulled in towards each other. 3 and 9 are working towards each other. Keep pumping. And I'm really finding a little bit of rotation from 6 to 12 to keep the back of my pelvis on the mat. Now, if I want to go a little lower with my legs, I can, as long as I can find 6 to 12 to keep the legs here. Keep pumping. Deep inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. If your shoulders are coming off the mat, bring your legs back up to the ceiling. If you can go lower, rotate 6 to 12 and go a little lower. Don't let your abs pop out. Don't let your back arch. Deep inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Deep inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. One more set. And exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Rest. Whew. I don't know about you, but I'm already sweating from that. So from here, let's take that exercise another step deeper, okay? So big inhale to prepare. Inhale while we're on head on the mat. And we're going to exhale, curl up. Your head curls up, your shoulders curl up. You're going to look over your knees, okay? So I'm not coming up here. I'm not here. I'm going inhale, exhale, curl your head, neck, shoulders up, reach your arms, and here. and then exhale back down. Let's do that a couple of times. We're going to inhale down, exhale, curl your head, neck, shoulders up. Exhale all the air out of your lungs. Imagine you have a birthday cake sitting on top of your knees and you want to blow out all the candles on your cake. Inhale back down. Exhale, exhale up. Inhale back down. Exhale, curl up. Inhale back down. Exhale, curl your head, shoulders, neck up. Look over your knees. Exhale all the air out of your lungs. Inhale back down. Exhale, curl up. Look over your knees. Shoulders come off the mat. Now, don't tuck your pubic bone up. Don't do 6 to 12. Keep your tailbone in the mat. Keep your neutral pelvis. Inhale back down. Exhale, curl up. Resist the urge to lift your pelvis. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Inhale back down. Again, exhale. Inhale. One more time. Exhale. Inhale back down. Now, let's add those arm pumps to it, okay? So inhale here. Exhale, curl up. We're going to stay up this time. Exhale, pump. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep pumping. And I want you to think about lifting up. Look over your knees. Pull your ribs down. So the work should be here. If the work is too much in your neck, then keep your head down. But if you can, lift up, pull this down, keep your tailbone down, and let the flexion be here. Let the work be in your upper abs. And inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Deep inhale. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and rest. Woo! Upper abs should be on fire right about now, okay? So let's put it all together. By now you should be sweating. Okay, this is just the first exercise, all right? So we should be sweating by now. We're going to tabletop those legs, hug your heels together. Remember, you got a diamond ring there. I don't care where you are, diamond's still worth a lot of money. Don't let that diamond fall to the floor. Don't let your heels go, okay? Big inhale big inhale to prepare. Exhale, curl up, look over your knees. Don't let yourself tuck. Keep your tailbone on the ground. And stretch your legs away to the point that you can keep your hips on the mat. And let's pump. Deep inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Deep inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Deep inhale. And exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. If you can go lower without your hips coming off the mat, make a little 6 to 12 rotation. Do it. If you can't, bring it up. If this still feels hard, you can go back to tabletop. If this still feels hard, you can rest your neck. Any one of these variations will do. Deep inhale, 2, 4, 5, and exhale, 2, 4, 5. We're going to usually do it for 10 full counts, but we've been doing it for a lot. So inhale here, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, rest. Whew, I don't know about you, but my abs are feeling it. So from here, let's go ahead and rock yourself up to sit. Now, let's go into an exercise called the half roll down. So with feet planted on the mat, now let's go about hip bone width apart and parallel. So hip bones are not as wide as your hips here. They're as wide as where your sit bones are. So maybe about a fist width apart, that's hip bone. Those are how your heels line up to where your hips are here, not here. So not hip width, hip bone width, okay? So from here, we're gonna sit up as tall as we can, lift your spine. You can grab onto your legs and lift your spine, stretch your spine up, find your natural curves. And then let's get into the movement of the half roll down. So with half roll down, we want to, again, think about our pelvis and our 6 to 12. So we're going to tuck our pelvis 6 to 12. Press your heels into your mat. Tuck your pelvis 6 to 12. That's going to curve your low back, and we're going to round ourselves back. Go only back as far as you can feel the top of your pelvis on the mat. Hold it here. Take a big inhale while you're here. Pull your 3 and 9 towards each other as you round yourself back up. Grab onto your legs, lift your low back bones, lift your spine, and be tall here. Let's do that again. I'm going to pull my hair back because I'm starting to sweat. Starting to sweat a little bit. Let's do it again. Big inhale to prepare. And we're going to exhale. Tuck your pelvis, push your heels down and into your mat. You can have your arms in front of you. They can trace your legs. And we're going to round back till you feel the top of your pelvis on the mat. Take a deep inhale here. Exhale, curl yourself back up. Grab onto your legs, lift your spine. If you're feeling pain in your hips here, maybe go a little wider and feet a little further away from you with your legs, okay? So big inhale to prepare, you'd be like this. And exhale, tuck your pelvis. And we don't want to sink. We want to round. We want to tuck from your lowest abdominals, pull those in and round back. Go till you feel the back of your pelvis on the mat. Don't let your feet come off the floor, so you might need to drag those in as you go back. Inhale here, pull your lowest abdominals in towards each other. Exhale, curl back up. Let's do one of those, one more for fun. Big inhale to prepare. Exhale, tuck your pelvis, 6 to 12 as you round back. Go back halfway. You want to feel the top of your pelvis on the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, curl back up, pulling your abs in on the way up. Grab onto your legs, lift your spine. And now here, find a little bit of 12 to 6. So this feels different when you're sitting up than it did when you were laying down. 6 to 12 here is like sticking your tailbone back behind you and lift your low back bones. So it's a nice little stretch, a little different stretch. So from here, I'm going to come to the foot of my mat so I have some room to roll so I don't roll back into big wooden things that are behind me. But so let's grab onto your ankles and lift your feet up off the mat and find your balance. Now, chances are you're probably pretty comfortable here because we just lifted our feet and we're balancing and everything's fine. If it feels super uncomfortable to hold your legs at your ankles here, you can hold behind your knees if this feels better. That's fine. We'll work up to this, okay? So I'll start here and then I'll go to ankles. So I want you're probably pretty comfortable right now because you're sitting on your tailbone. I want you to rock back to your sacrum. Your sacrum's that little flat spot right above your tailbone. That's right like in the middle of your butt crack, okay? So we want to tuck your pelvis just a little bit. So see my pubic bone's kind of going forward a little bit, tailbone's going underneath me. And I'll rock back until I find my sacrum. When I find my sacrum, now all of a sudden my abs are really working to hold me up and my legs want to kick out. Oh, right there. That's the word. That's where I'm on my sacrum and my abs are working to hold me up so I don't go crashing back, okay? Now try to stay there, but pull your legs in close and lift your low back bones. But don't go back onto your tailbone. So that's a little bit of a challenge. Find the sacrum, find your tuck of your pelvis, lift your low back bones, and pull your heels close to your seat. And if this is all you can do, this is all you can do. It's fine. From here, we're going to take a deep inhale here, balance. Long exhale, balance. Deep inhale, balance. Long exhale, balance, rest. So hopefully you're not feeling a lot of work here in your hip flexor and hopefully no pain in your back. If you are, let's just sit up tall, stretch it out. It was nice and round for quite a bit. So we're going to cut back. I'm going to hold on at my ankles because I can. And if you can't, that's okay. Just hold on underneath your knees and it's the same thing. So again, I'm going to rock back to my sacrum, catch my balance. You see my legs want to kick out when I find it? Now I'm going to pull those heels close to my butt. I'm going to lift my spine. Now from here, we're going to inhale as you tuck your pelvis to roll back. Exhale, scoop your belly in to roll up and lift your spine. Let's do it again. Tuck from your pelvis to roll back. Exhale, pull it in and roll up. So when I say pull your abs in, we're still thinking about that 3 and that 9 pulling in to help you come back up. It's the abs that are doing the work, okay? So we're tucking your pelvis 6 to 12 to roll back. Exhale, roll up and lift your low back bones. Again, inhale, roll back. Exhale, roll up and balance on your sacrum. Don't come up to your tailbone. Don't fall to your feet. 2 more. Inhale to roll back. Exhale, up and balance. Last one. Inhale to roll back. Exhale, up and balance. Whew. And that was good. That was good. That was good work. Hopefully you felt the work in your abs. You hopefully also felt a nice massage of your spine as you're rolling back and forth, okay? Make sure when you're doing that, you're not rolling back to your head or neck. So next exercise, we're going into the single leg stretch. So we're going to go ahead and lie back into your mat. Make sure you're centered on your mat. Again, this is another exercise where legs are going to go out. Make sure that legs only go as low as you're able to keep your hip bones on the mat, okay? So we're going to start off with tabletop legs. Bring your right hand to your right ankle, your left hand to your right shin. Stretch your left leg up and out. So I'm going to start here, okay? Now, pull that knee in, get a nice stretch, and then we're going to switch arms and legs. My now left arm goes to my ankle and my right arm goes to my knee. So my outside arm is always long, even each time I stretch and switch. And switch. And switch. Now, just breathe slowly. Deep inhale. Long exhale. This is not really breath to movement, although we could make it. I just want you to concentrate on taking deep, long inhales and deep, long exhales. And as you stretch that leg away, reach the leg, pull the hips down by pulling your lowest abdominals down. Find the work here in those lowest abdominals to stretch that leg out. So even though it's only one leg, it's not both legs, it's still work. And switch, and switch. Deep inhale, long exhale. One more time, deep inhale, long exhale, and rest. I know I did one more extra. All right, so from here, let's layer on some stuff to this exercise, okay? So just like with the 100, we had legs going out, and then we curled up. So let's add the curling up. The curling up may or may not be for you. If you already know that your neck hurts when you curl up, don't curl up, okay? So we're going to go back to tabletop legs, inner thighs and feet together, arms long and straight at your sides. Big inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift your chin to your chest, reach up, look over your knees. Bring your right knee in, outside arm is long, and reach. And switch. And switch. And switch. Deep inhale. Keep lifting your chest. Long exhale. Keep your gaze over your knees. Deep inhale. Long exhale. Now let's pick up the pace. Deep inhale. If your neck hurts, rest it down. Long exhale. Deep inhale. Long exhale. One more set. Exhale. Rest. Good. So hopefully you're feeling the work in your abs. Hopefully not a lot of pain in your neck. Okay. And then from here, let's take it to the next exercise, double leg stretch. So we just did single leg. Now let's do double leg. So we're going to tabletop your legs, pull your 3 and your 9 towards each other, and arms are out in front of you. This time we're going to do both arms and legs. Arms and legs reach up to the sky. Let's just do straight up to the sky. Pull your belly button towards your spine and your 3 and 9 towards each other. Find it. And then we're going to circle your arms around, bend your knees, grab onto your shins, pull those knees close, get that stretch. Let's do it again. Inhale, up. Pull your abs in. Exhale, circle. Pull it in, get that stretch. Inhale, up. Exhale, circle. Now, don't be worried if you are not able to get your legs straight. It's okay. Get them as straight as you can, but really stretch the legs, okay? Inhale, reach, stretch them. Stretch the arms, stretch the legs. Pull your abdominals in. Exhale, circle around, grab onto the shins. Let's do 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale, circle. Now, let's play around with leverage on this exercise, okay? So, we already know that the lower your legs go, the more your lowest abdominals have to work. But let's talk about your arms. So, as I reach my arms up here, they're in line with my shoulders, I'm fine. There's nothing too crazy going on here. But if I reach my arms back by my ears, my ribs want to come up off the mat. So I kind of have to gently pull those ribs towards the mat. And it's connected to a little bit of pulling 6 to 12 and also kind of gently pulling your ribs down towards the mat. So the further back my arms go, the more I have to kind of almost do like a little crunch here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I'll just kind of get a little naked so you can see. Here, my ribs are kind of in. We're not trying to really smash them in because we also need to breathe, but we also don't want like a big crazy arch either, okay? So we want inhale up, and my arms go back. Now I've got a big crazy arch. I'm just going to kind of melt my ribs into the mat. I still have enough expansion in my ribs to inhale, exhale, circle around. So put all those pieces together. Inhale, reach. Arms and legs go out, legs go lower, arms go back, ribs pull down, 6 to 12 rotation. I'm feeling a lot of work in those abs. Exhale, circle around, bend your knees, grab onto your shins. Now, let's do 3 more just like that. Inhale, reach. Exhale, circle. Exhale, circle. One more time. Exhale, circle, rest. Now, let's throw all of that together and curl up. Now, if you already know that curling up doesn't work for you, leave it out. You don't need it. Keep your head down. This is enough work. It's enough work. Okay? But if you want to challenge yourself and you're used to this kind of work, challenge yourself. Let's go for it. So we're going to go arms out in front of you. Hug your heels together. Hug your inner thighs. Big inhale to prepare. Exhale, curl up, look over your knees. Inhale, reach arms and legs out. My arms go to my ears. My ribs are pulling in. I find a little 6 to 12 rotation. Exhale, circle around. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, stretch the legs. Now I'm going a little lower with my legs to find a little more work through my lowest abdominals. Exhale, bring it in. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring it in. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, rest. Woo! I don't know about you, but I felt those. So let's move on to the next exercise, scissors. So we're going to tabletop your legs, and then we're going to go both legs straight up to the ceiling. Keep your head down for now. And we're going to grab above the knee. So above is right at your thigh, and we're going to pull that leg towards your body. So I'm getting a nice stretch here. I'm reaching that opposite leg away, but I'm only going to go as low with my leg as I can keep this engaged, okay? So this feels like a lot of work for right now, so I'm going to keep it right here, okay? So I'm going to pull with my hand, push my leg into my hand and get a big stretch, and then scissor kick. Pull with my hand, push with my leg, big stretch, kick switch. Pull, kick, pull, kick, pull, kick, pull, kick. Now keep this going. Deep inhale, long exhale. Pull, kick, pull, kick, pull, kick, pull, kick. Last set, last one, rest. Whew, that's a lot. So, you guessed it. Let's add the curling up if curling up works for you, okay? So, big inhale to prepare it, tabletop legs. Exhale, curl up, look over your knees, both legs to the ceiling. Now we can reach up a little higher since we're curled up. Stay lifted, pull those ribs down, pull your belly in, pull, kick, pull, kick, pull, kick, pull, kick. Now I want you to think about as you kick your legs, pull your belly in as you kick. Pull, kick, pull, kick, pull, kick, pull, kick, and kick, and kick, and kick. Rest. Whew. All right. So from here, let's rock yourself up to sit. Let's move on to our second to the last exercise in this workout. So I'm just going to turn this way so you can see me a little bit better. Um, and I'm going to go what would normally be the width of my mat or a little wider. And I'm going to kind of wiggle around a little bit and move my butt flush out of the way so I can be right on top of my sit bones and sit up tall. Now, if this feels bad here in your hip flexors, you can grab a pillow. I just happen to have another mat handy. But if you have like a pillow you can put underneath your butt or something a little hard, you could even sit on a yoga block or just something that would lift you up a little higher. I've even heard people using like a stack of books or a really thick book like the dictionary, because no one looks at those anymore. Why not use it for Pilates? Just something that sits you up a little bit and alleviates some of the stress and can make your spine long and straight, okay? If you need that, grab that. And then let's go into the exercise. So we're going to have your hands out in front of you on the mat. And I'm sitting up nice and tall and lifting my low back bones. My feet are flexed. Big inhale. I wish my foot wasn't in your face like that. Inhale at the top. Exhale, curl your head forward, then your upper back forward, then your middle back forward as you press your fingertips forward and reach and stretch and stretch and stretch. Now I'm going to stay here. I'm going to pull my fingertips into my mat and pull my rib cage back and get a big stretch. So almost like I'm wearing a big seatbelt. So I'll turn to the side so you can see me. So I'm pulling into the mat. And I'm going to pull my ribs back so I'm super round through my ribs. And then I'm going to inhale, roll up, stacking my spine one vertebrae at a time. Roll up, shoulders, neck, and head come up last. Fingertips in front of you. Lift your low back bones, draw your shoulders away from your ears, and let your neck be long and straight with your spine. Let's do it again. Exhale, curl head forward, upper back forward, middle back forward. Pull your rib cage back, get yourself nice and round. You can even reach out and grab onto your heels a little bit and then pull your ribs back like you're wearing a big seatbelt. Get that stretch through your middle back. And then inhale, drag your arms along the fingertips along the mat as you roll up, lift your spine, draw your shoulders away from your ears, grow taller through the crown of your head. 2 more. Exhale. Reach, reach, reach. Now let's stay here. Pull the ribs back, round your spine. Inhale. Roll up and grow taller, shoulders down, lifted low back bones, abs in. 3 and 9, deepened. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale. Reach, reach, reach. Pull your ribs back. Grab onto the soles of your feet. Pull your ribs back even more. Get your stretch. Fingers back on the mat. Inhale, roll up, stack your spine. Lift and grow taller through the crown of your head. So from here, let's sit cross-legged. Hopefully cross-legged doesn't bother you. If it does, you can do this with your legs straight. Again, sitting up on something if it's bothersome to have your legs straight out in front of you. So we're going to bring flat palm over flat palm behind the base of your head. And just kidding, not the base of your head. Flat palm over flat palm behind the back of your head. So if you see here, I'm not down here where my head connects to my neck. I'm up here, right at the back of my head where all my thinking is done. All right, so we're sitting up tall, we're lifting our spine, and we're going to twist. Big inhale at the top. We're going to twist head first to the left, then your upper back, then your middle back. Let your spine twist. Now I'm turning towards my 3. As I turn towards my 3, I'm going to push my 3 to my 9. Oh, that's different. So it's going to feel like a big, big stretch. Now push your head into your hands and make your neck long and straight with your spine. And then inhale, untwist. Exhale, head first, upper back, middle back, twist. Now this is my tough side because I sleep on that other side. And so here, I'm very, very tight. And I'm pushing my 9 to my 3. Push my head into my hands and lift your spine. Pull your abdominals in and untwist. Oh, that's tough. Inhale. Exhale, head first, upper back, middle back, twist. Push your hips forward. I'm pushing 3 to 9. My spine is lifted. I'm growing taller through the crown of my head, lifting my low back bones. And inhale, untwist. Exhale, head first, upper back, middle back, twist. Twist. Now, exhale, pushing that hip forward. So the reason why we don't just twist and twist is because if you just twist, you don't do that articulation head, upper back, middle back twist, you're only gonna feel like a pinch right through the middle of your back, like by your bra strap and your thoracic spine. And I want your whole spine to twist, okay? So not just a meh, meh, and getting this one weird pinch, okay? So be articulate in your twist. Inhale here. Head first, upper back, middle back, twist. Push that hip forward. Lift your low back bones. Ooh, and untwist. And head first, upper back, middle back. So now the whole back is twisting. I feel it in my shoulders. I feel it in my lumbar spine. I feel it in my thoracic spine. Push that hip forward. Oh, and then untwist. And you are done. Hopefully, you're leaving this workout feeling really good, really stretched, like your body massaged itself, and hopefully not in any pain and feeling really good. So, again, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to reach out to me on social media or here or however, and I'll be happy to answer any questions that you have. So, have a great rest of your day or evening. Aloha.